শুধু একজন নারী। আমার নাম স্নিগ্ধা চৌধুরী, আপনারা সবাই জানেন। আমি একজন মডেল এবং অভিনেত্রী এবং অভিনেতা। সবকিছুর ঊর্ধ্বে আমি এই বাংলাদেশের একজন নাগরিক, একজন মেয়ে। আমি একজন মেয়ে বাংলাদেশের। আমি কি একজন মেয়ে নাকি মেয়ে না? আমি
New users get $30 off. Fast delivery.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Caicedo wriggles his way through. Mikel Oyarzabal ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Goal! The first significant strike. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Messi. Driving forward. Showing good feet. Germany are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 30 minutes is number 7.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Germany restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! Lovely bit of skill. Shoots! Spectacular save! Almiron. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laya. Scholes. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. Make sure that's not getting through. And it's half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Yamal. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's straight offside. Akanji. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Oyarzabal. A lot of space ahead of it. Goes for a shot! Goal! Germany! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Germany with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He has found the way through. Caicedo. Oh, look at the space here. Oyarzabal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Oyarzabal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Opts for safety. Alexander-Arnold. Fernandez. Here's Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal steaming forward at pace. Great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution for Paraguay. Number 14 coming on the field is number 20.
And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, shooting chance! Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Plays it across. Oh, good line! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nice bit of trickery.
It'll be 3 minutes.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Big chance! And that was struck with genuine force. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Mikel Oyarzabal voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please take some time out to give your support to our
Terrific
better
recovery.
stadium
A
fund.
really... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Fernandez stood his ground strongly. Has crossed into the... Takes a shot! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
For Germany, after 8 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Ball is over the line. He has found a way through. Can he finish? And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 14 minutes is
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Played towards the other side. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Messi tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Takes on his marker. Van Dijk. And it's Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Castanos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Van Dijk. Lallea. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Spread neatly. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
There's the shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lallea. And it's Caicedo. Here's Oyarzabal. And he welcomes it in. That's destined for the flank. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oyarzabal. Closing in on goal. Fernandes. Very nicely done. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Caicedo with the foul. Now it's Messi. And it's Fernandez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries a shot! Goal! Germany! And they're back in front! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Number 9, who scores? Who scores? Who scores?
Germany leading now.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Cyprus really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Oyarzabal. And we have our very first corner. Crossed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that.
Germany can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Laya. And time is up. Germany can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Scholes taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is
Akanji with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? Can he finish? Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, he may have snatched at that, Peter. The ball came in at a pace, and at a good height too. He only needed to redirect it.
Caicedo. Messi. Germany still without a single shot on target. Mikel Oyarzabal. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. Here's Oyarzabal. Oh, nice touch. Fernandes. Scholes driving forwards. And that's a... tries a shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Akanji does well to get it back. Van Dijk. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shoots! In he goes again! He doesn't look too happy with that. Played out to the left flank. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Van Dijk. Van Dijk scooting forward. And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Germany are
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through. A heavy challenge. Referee has just said play on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just about up to the hour now. Can he get on the end of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Akanji. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Look at the space here. eFootball! And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi takes a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
This is it then, now or never. That has been cut short.
There will be 1 minute
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Van Dijk. eFootball. Yamal gets flagged offside. Vauxhall. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
That's a good foray he's making. Tries to play it through. He is through here, and he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And Jamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Wood. And here's Messi. And that is not getting there.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Scholes touches it back. It's Scholes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Scholes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Akanji. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Germany are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's straight offside. Caicedo. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Oyarzabal. And a chance! Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's burst through! Wood. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Jamal. Jamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. That's tidy, and he whips it in. Oh, this looks sharp, and he's got the beating of his man. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Messi. decent chance! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Germany have fired themselves in front.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Now it's Oyarthabal. It's run loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Akanji. Germany close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now Van Dijk. And it's gone back to the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Wood. He's beat Wood! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that's that. Germany have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award,
Security
and there is
staff for each
very
block.
little room for
Please
argument.
report to the staff room immediately.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Germany really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is lovely. And here's Messi. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Kamada did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Van Dijk. And here's Scholes. Messi! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kamada. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oyarzabal. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. This might spell danger. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And he is just ripping it up! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Applies the finish! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Oh, it's come loose. Alexander-Arnold trying to keep this in. Vardiol. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's found a way through. Looking for the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandez. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. And that's going right the way across. And that has been cleared. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Messi. And it's Fernandez. Nicely spread. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo, who does have an assist to his name. Oyarzabal. Barcelona, the only team in this, 3-0 already.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The attendance for this match
And
was
he's gone searching crossfield.
96,026.
Mbappe. Messi, looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
That's tidy. Played in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kamada. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Deveni. Scholes. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Hughes. Just about up to 75 minutes. Riyad. Now it's Sarr. Alexander-Arnold. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Deveni. And he's had it nicked away. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. Scholes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Scholes. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
Crystal Palace have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Sarr.
There will be 1 minute
Oh,
at a
now
time.
here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, distributed tidily. It's a promising position. He's rising! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
The goal
So well
scorer,
played, Peter. Did a great job
number
keeping sight of the
22.
ball. Made a classic
Substitutions
move
taking
and
place.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and welcome
evening.
to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, a poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Plays it in low. And he's heaved it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Bamford. Shot a goal! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 21 minutes is number 4.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Scholes. Caicedo. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Caicedo. That's good running with the ball. And here's Scholes. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Messi. Oh, that's great feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that should get the job done. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Scholes. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Messi. And Guardiola.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this.
Oyarzabal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold goes short, and it's Messi. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, he's having a go! Lacking in accuracy.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. Now it's Bamford. That's the end of the first 45. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the... And Messi! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after
And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona restore parity.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit-for-tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Bamford. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Ah, he's had it taken off him. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min makes a move down the right. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear. Bamford. Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. Driving. Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off. Now he's off and running. And here's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Son Heung-min. And Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chance for a shot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, flags up on the far side.
And needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Number 8. Coming on the field. Number 27. Phillips. Number 48.
He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space. Big chance! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Son Heung-min. Rothwell. Now it's Bamford.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chong. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game.
And if
Reflections.
You do have a chance today,
Well, Peter,
please
this
take some
was
time out to
probably
give your
more
support to our
slugfest than
better
a
stadium
game of
fund.
football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Oyarzabal. That's a good ball out wide. Hoisted in. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oyarzabal at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Very nicely done. Played it again. Impressive jump. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Luis Skelly. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Mbappe. Mbappe. That's very neat. Crosses it in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Odegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Madueke.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
There will be a throw-in. And it's Zubimendi. Half an hour played now. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Martinelli. Muscular approach does pay off here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. Calafiori did well to stay calm there. Odegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Akanji.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Fernandez. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Just like to read out our fan
Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we are back underway. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Fernandez. Norgard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Messi. Madueke. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
96,628.
Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Luis Skelly. To Martinelli. Mbappe. Mikel Oyarzabal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, such a clever touch. Drills one in. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fernandez. And it's Scholes. Messi! And the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Guardiola. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the return pass. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mikel Oyarzabal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
The area around the stadium is strictly
Your
forbidden.
final thoughts, Jim?
Please use
Barcelona,
parking
pretty much.